The UK's railway is the oldest in the world. But as it's grown, so too
Can I see your ticket, please, sir?
have the way's cheats tried to scam the system.
QR codes, please.
Every year, nearly 2 billion journeys are made on trains. But not all of them are paid for.
Make me run.
Can't physically touch me. I'll bang you in your face. Don't touch me, Bridget.
Fare evaders swindle a nation's network out of £240 million every year.
Why are you running? Wait, he's gone. Yeah.
You nick him, or get him back to him, bind his neck in and make him pay the fare.
Money that could be spent
Come on, let's have a chat.
There's a fare dodger.
on a better service for you and me.
It means honest people have to pay more because some people feel that the rules don't apply to them.
We've gone behind the scenes with some of Britain's biggest rail operators.
Stand by, you got eyes on him?
It's coming your way. It's not worth the aggro.
Following revenue protection teams fighting a backlash from the public.
Stop, you're pushing me.
Can you send a police officer here?
These are the stories of the men and women
Come this way, please, sir.
Okay, game's up. Show the pass.
Going to scan my ticket.
fighting the UK's
Officer.
fare dodging war.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm not paying for transport.
All right, are you aware?
Yeah, anything on trim yet?
He's just done hybrid.
Coming up,
You've got to go by the data.
high-tech sleuths
As soon as we're eyeballing, we'll go and intercept him.
track a target suspected of owing thousands.
Greg, come here, man. That's him, isn't it? Yeah.
Bravo, look at you. You've trapped me in the gate again.
Squaring up
There we go. They're assaulting me. You're pushing me.
to a ticketless traveller at Waterloo.
James, can you stop him?
You're 21-year-old, yeah?
And the game's up for the customer
So why you purchase child ticket?
It's too expensive.
travelling on a child's fare.
And does it become a criminal offence as well?
Yeah, I should have just...
Well, a normal ticket.
Yeah.
They owed £1,740.
Oh yeah, can I see the ticket, please? And your rail card, please.
Mate for job interview.
Okay,
It's here.
that's it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Take care, be safe.
It's late afternoon at Waterloo. On duty preparing for the rush hour are revenue protection officers Ty and Jack.
Could check your ticket, please?
Checking for your rail card, please.
They know every trick of the fare dodgers trade.
Because you've got such a variety of options, a variety of platforms, a variety of escape routes, you can easily come in and disappear without anyone even knowing you were here in the first place.
They are on the lookout for escape artists trying to dodge the gates and ticket inspections.
Oh yeah, can I see the ticket, please? Thank you.
Today, there's backup on the concourse. A colleague is working in plain clothes.
Oh yeah, can I see it?
Ty's going after a customer who's darting
Can I scan it? I'll work it again. Can I scan it?
from gate to gate.
Can I scan it?
The man has a ticket from Vauxhall to Waterloo.
Let him scan it, behind you.
But despite Ty and Jack's efforts, he's refusing to have it scanned.
Push me. Don't push me. Show me your ticket. Don't push me. Show me your ticket. Don't push me. Don't push me. Listen, you are now assaulting me. Do not push me. Show me your ticket.
Show me the
You are.
ticket,
Don't
please.
push me. Go back. Show me your ticket.
Can I see the ticket, please?
If you don't, you're committing fraud. Okay, you're being recorded. You are. You are committing fraud.
You haven't come to Vauxhall, have you?
Look at
You haven't come to
Step back.
Vauxhall.
I haven't trapped you in the door.
Let me go through
No, step back.
You just trap me in a
Step back.
Please let me go
Step back.
I'll stop.
Attempts to get the man's friend to help are going nowhere.
He hasn't come from Vauxhall. Where have you travelled from? Vauxhall, where's your ticket?
Just visiting from Germany.
The man's showing all the signs of attempting a short fare dodge, buying a last-minute ticket to cover one stop instead of paying for his full journey.
Step back.
You're right.
Step back.
You're
Step
assaulting
back.
me.
I'm assaulting you. I'm pushing the gate away
You're
from you.
assaulting me or what?
You're being recorded.
He's intent on using any means to get away without giving his details.
Please,
Everything's being recorded.
Please let me stand through.
Can you step back?
Please let me stand
Step back.
through, and then I'll talk to you. If you let me stand here, I will talk to you, bro.
How are you going to do that? Because you've already tried walking off this once, you've tried tapping out.
I'll be speaking to you if I stand right there. You've trapped me in a gate. Bravo, look at you. You've trapped me in a gate again.
Am I pushing the gate into you?
Please let me go. Thank you, bro.
So now you're walking off?
This man has no intention of stopping to chat. His eye is on the exit.
He knows what he's doing, so...
But he's unaware that Ty and Jack's plainclothes colleague...
There we go.
...is on his case.
This is how I am.
I have tapped him.
Right, let's see your ticket then, please.
I've tapped in my car.
Let's see your ticket now. Otherwise, we get a police officer here and you get arrested.
We know you've got a Vauxhall ticket.
We saw it. We all saw it.
Right. So you've got two choices, mate. Listen.
Please
Hey,
let me go.
listen.
Stop.
Please,
Stop.
they
Stop.
They're assaulting me.
It's all you. You're pushing me. You're pushing me. You're pushing me.
Just go away. Come on.
The Revenue Protection Team have no powers to detain the man.
If we couldn't get a scan, he wouldn't have a scan, so he knows what he's doing.
Convinced he is a repeat fare evader, Ty heads out of the station in search of police backup.
Gents, can you stop him?
A nearby police community support team give chase. But it's too late.
That's a shame. That was worth a try. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows exactly.
I don't know what train he came off.
He legged it.
Yeah.
I was having a little cuddle with him. Yeah. I just don't get it, you know. Like, it's more the fact that if he'd have just stopped and said, "Yeah, look, that's my ticket. Fair enough, you've got me." Cool, not a problem. We'll deal with it. Just more the sort of brutalness of him, you know. Like, he just didn't really care. Didn't want to know. Just wanted to get himself out. Just wanted to get himself away, and that was him, you know. He was set in stone on that, and yeah, it was just a bit of a awkward situation, to be honest.
All Jack and Ty can do now is circulate a description of the man and his suspected fare dodging practices.
I think this gentleman's going to be a regular. It's just about a matter of working out his train pattern and seeing what other options we have available to catch him.
Taking on the fare dodgers on Transport for London's Elizabeth line
Start searching again.
are investigators Rich and Greg. They're heading out east.
We've got 229 journeys.
They're on the trail of a customer suspected of racking up more than £1,000 in unpaid fares.
And that's a total of £1,543.90.
Officers Rich and Greg have been tracking the suspect after TfL's sophisticated ITAP system picked up a rule break on his Oyster card.
The rule break is that the bus that they get after their train journey is not in the area where they get off the train.
The data suggests the suspect is not paying for a daily 30-minute journey between Stratford and his home stations, Romford or Harold Wood.
Originally, the guy's previous journey pattern was Romford, but the last few weeks he's been going to Harold Wood, so hopefully nab him there.
Tonight, the team will monitor the suspect via a live tracking system.
So we'll see when he touches in at the Stratford, and that'll give us an idea of what train he'll be getting into Harold Wood.
Harold Wood. This is an Elizabeth line service to Shenfield.
Excited.
They suspect the man pushes through the gates at the station before hopping on the bus home.
We're here to see Bus Investigations team.
Yeah.
We're here to stop someone, but I need to sign in.
So you know the person coming through the station?
Hopefully.
So when was his last exit?
Between them, they must cover all the exits at the station.
Yeah.
So about 7:05?
Yeah, right.
You sure he's the kind of guy that gets off by the doors?
Probably. Trains coming from central London come directly into the platform where we are. If we go up the stairs, we're going out to the main entrance, but the bus stops are further away, and we know our gentleman is getting a 256 back to where he lives. We're assuming he's going to come out of this exit, and the bus stop's directly straight. So we will be positioning ourselves mainly here. We're going to have a colleague on the stairs just to make sure we're covering both angles. We've got our radios on, so we'll be able to communicate with each other.
Tonight's intercept follows weeks of work tracking not only the suspect's journeys, but his MO.
Not only does all the buses indicate he comes here, he buys his ticket from just down the road as well. This is obviously Zone 6. He purchases a 2 to 3 in the shop down the road. If you lived in Zone 6, why are you doing that? I don't know what time he comes through. I know he gets the bus from 8 till 9.
A long night then.
It's not long before there's an update on the tracking system. The suspect is on the move on the underground.
He's just done Highbury, so 20 minutes to Stratford.
Yeah.
And we'll get a touch at Stratford, and then we'll know exactly what train he's on when he comes through.
Beautiful.
The operation is going to plan.
But this is the best place to stop him, because I know he doubles out, he never pays it.
But they won't know until the train arrives if they're targeting the right station.
It's a nice and empty. It should be easy enough to spot him. Excellent.
Coming up,
Fucking wank.
rebels without a cause.
Keep walking. That's all you got is your mouth.
Spark trouble at Weybridge.
Why don't you just show us the ticket?
We should be seeing the gentleman at the end.
And investigators prepared to move in
We've got a nice clear line of sight up the stairs.
on their target.
We should be able to identify him, and then when he pushes through, we'll intercept him. Yeah, anything on trim yet?
Back at Harold Wood Station, TfL investigators are in position waiting to move in on their target. A suspected serial fare evader.
So we're now gonna see a tap at Stratford validator about anything past 8 now, and then we'll be able to decipher what train he's on when he comes through.
TfL's live tracking system will tell the team when the man reaches Stratford, his transfer station.
2013.
He touched at Stratford at 2013. So he's used the validator from the overground to go to Lizzie line. He's used that and he's walked down the stairs up to the platform.
About 35 onwards. 22, it'll be that one. Cool. Yeah, no, 2, 11 and 22, so it's going to be the 22, isn't it?
8 months of data from the man's Oyster card suggests he never taps in and out on the Elizabeth line. Instead, they suspect he pushes through the gates at one of 2 end stations. Rich and Greg won't know until the train arrives if tonight it's Harold Wood.
It's crazy when you think this guy's been doing this for so long, and now, blissfully unaware on his way home, that we're all sitting here waiting for him and that we've been monitoring him for weeks now. I think they just think TfL's a bit of an easy touch and it's a bit of a victimless crime, but it really isn't. It really isn't. So, catch them one at a time, get the money back.
Time did he touch that validator? 08. It was 08, wasn't it?
On time, the Stratford train arrives.
I think this is him. This is him.
In position at the gates,
She's well busy.
Rich and Greg are now on alert to spot their man. The last passengers leave the station. There is no sign of the suspect or his red jacket.
It's got to be this one, otherwise he's falling asleep on the platform.
You watch. 10 people with red coats.
Once again, nothing.
If you got past us, I guess the bus stop's the next port of call. I'm going to go up and have a look. Go on then.
I think so.
He's not at the bus stop either.
No one over there.
The only answer is He got off 2 stops earlier.
He's got to have gone somewhere. He doesn't live at Stratford, so we know he's trying to get here, but we'll check the trim report again just to make sure that he's either got off at Romford and got a 174 or he hasn't.
Trim, the tracking device, will tell the team if their suspect has hopped on the bus at Romford station.
He got a 174.
Richard's fears are realised.
Where would he have got that from, Greg?
Here we go. So, 15 minutes ago, he got on the bus 174 from Romford. So we missed him today, but just gives us more pattern to work off until we stop him next time.
Oh, Gregory. You took a chance, mate. Can't be right all the time. Next time.
There's nothing more Rich and Greg can do tonight.
I'm not fast. Like, it will happen, isn't it?
They must plan the next intercept and decide which station will deliver a result.
Oh, dear.
At Woking, South Western Railway Revenue Protection Officers Sharon and Carlos are heading to Weybridge.
What train are we getting?
39.
They're taking part in an operation targeting students after multiple reports of disorder and chronic fare evasion.
Weybridge is pretty hectic with college kids. Some will push through. There's quite a lot of abuse, bad language, some choice names, so might get a bit lively, shall we say.
A team of 10 officers will be facing down the rush hour crowds at a station that sees over 1.5 million entries and exits a year.
You know, we went to Weybridge last time, didn't we? And it being called a few choice words. People jumping the barriers and whatever.
Home to several schools and colleges, Weybridge sees floods of students daily. But after hours, many dodge fares and trouble often flows.
Come on, Sam, we don't want to leave you behind.
Stand clear now, come now, girls.
Stand back! Yeah, a lot of people that haven't got tickets in between 2 stations, so come from Addleston, Chertsey areas. So some will stand here and others will go to the gates and just see what happens. Hopefully it'll be a nice, peaceful shift. Perfect, thank you. Have a good afternoon.
A child ticket is half the price of an adult's, a tempting discount that's often abused. But today, with them set to be rejected at the gate,
The walk of shame.
manual checks should weed out the scammers.
Bless her. Time do all the kids come through. Half an hour.
And right on cue, the fare evaders start showing up.
So you're going to be issued a penalty fee today. You get 21 days to pay it. If you pay it within 21 days, it'll be £54.20. It's a long piece of paper. OK, I'm going to give you your zip card back.
As the footfall increases,
To tickets, please.
I'm going to miss this train.
so does the aggro.
Mate, calm down. Jesus, what's wrong with you? Right, let me calm down, mate. Honestly, I don't know what's the matter with you lot.
Hey, we can't do that.
You all think with phone cases.
Fucking wank.
Chill out.
No, I'm not going to play.
I believe the one that was mouthing off, he tried to push through the barriers, and my colleague stopped him. And he wasn't too happy about that.
And then they've gone down, they've missed their train. So they've come back and started gobbing off again.
Well, keep gobbing off, sir. Keep gobbing off. That's all you got is your mouth.
When antisocial behaviour is such a problem,
Is that Simon?
the revenue protection team must remain visible, hoping to act as a deterrent. One officer heads down to the platform to join the rowdy teams.
just making sure Simon's all right. He's down there on his own.
Back on the trail of a suspected serial fare evader, TfL inspectors Greg and Rich have arrived at Romford Station in East London.
This isn't our first attempt for this gentleman. We made the assumption that he would be travelling to Harold Wood last time. That was on the basis of his habits. This week has been consistently coming into Romford, so we can safely assume, not putting all my eggs in one basket, that he'll be coming through to Romford to get on the 174 bus.
Their investigation has revealed that over a period of 2 months, the man has not been using his Oyster card to pay for the 30-minute journey from Stratford to what they believe to be his home stations, Romford and Harold Wood.
We're currently in Zone 6. They buy their travel card from Zone 2 to 3. So not paying between Zones 3 and 6, and there's 237 journeys where that person's committed fare evasion.
That adds up to an estimated £1,500 in unpaid fares.
I'm assuming he's going to use the wide aisle gate to push through.
It's the start of the evening rush hour.
So he's just entered Highbury, isn't it? Next tap will be Stratford, and that will give us a better idea, indication of what train is coming in.
Stratford is where the man transfers to the Elizabeth line for the last part of his journey home.
If he pops out at Harold Wood, it's going to be a bit embarrassing, but you've got to go by the data.
Once I see you walking, I'll turn, get eyes on, and then push him back through the gate. Listen, when do you want to interview him?
It's not long before the tracking device signals the suspect is following his usual routine.
So he's gone back into Stratford. He's on a train in between Stratford and here. We are looking at the next 2 trains, and we should be seeing the gentleman that we need to stop.
The investigators suspect the man gets away with not paying for this part of the commute by pushing through the gates.
The gentleman at the end, white grey shoes with the white soles.
Yeah, as soon as we eyeball him, we'll go and intercept him. Because we've got a nice clear line of sight up the stairs, generally he's going to come down that right-hand set. We should be able to identify him and then kind of just monitor him as he comes down the stairs. And then when he pushes through, we'll intercept him.
The trains are busier than expected. It's a challenge to put the right face to the jacket and the shoes. Their best clue is the man's suspected practice of pushing through the gates.
Hey. Green bag, but
I don't know, 39's pushing it.
Yeah, that's me. Honestly, he'd be on that 39.
See anything?
Yeah.
North West jacket?
No. Both trains have arrived, and all their passengers have left the station. No one has pushed through the gates. Has their target changed his MO?
Oh, Romford exit. 33.
Yes. So he exited.
He's paid.
You didn't recognise him?
No.
As the tracking device revealed, the suspect was on the first of the 2 trains. This time, he stayed undercover by tapping out.
Missed him, not by much. We've actually encouraged him to pay for his journey. I think he may have been spooked. So we was bang on. He's touched. Yeah, 8:33. Yeah, we go again, we use new information, and hopefully it works next time.
It's another disappointment. But the intelligence was correct.
He's walked straight past us. You're going back to team, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
They will be back to try again.
You don't have a ticket?
No, I do.
Coming up.
Why don't you just show us a ticket on anything?
Overage cheats.
And you're 21-year-old, yeah?
Try to get away with half-price fares.
So why you purchase child ticket then?
It's too expensive.
And he's just walked through.
And it's third time lucky.
Great. That's him, isn't it? Yeah.
For the TfL investigators.
Look, listen, it's not going to go away. The other option is we get the police down and they can come and deal with it. At the moment, you're being obstructive, OK?
Back in Weybridge, school's out and the revenue protection teams are being tested.
Down there on his own.
Hoping to deter any bad behaviour, one officer has joined a mouthy group of teens on the platform.
The other bloke's gone down there, hasn't he?
No, it's only Simon down there. I was just making sure he's all right, keeping an eye on him. There's a lot of kids down there, like 6 or 7. So we do like conflict awareness training. So if someone decides to, come from behind and hit him or something, we need to make sure we're there and we get people down there to help him out.
But there's not just trouble on the platform. As the teens disperse,
Put it in.
a young man forces his way through the barrier, shouting at staff.
Oh. His time will come.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes we get bad language towards us. They will just push through and then we've got to stop them. And yeah, we do get that level of abuse from them. And these are kids that are between 14 and 16 and they're reffing and jeffing at us. And I'm like, well, hang on.
You got a child ticket? Come and have a look at your ticket. No. Is he a ticket?
Sharon and Carlos confront another young man.
You don't have a ticket?
No, I do.
Yeah, we need to
Can I
see
have a
it.
look at your ticket?
Just needs to look at it.
Who's refusing to show his ticket.
Not touching him.
Other officers step in to assist, but he's not backing down.
Have you got your phone and ticket, mate? Someone got the camera? Get the camera. You're walking to me, right? So you're not going down one platform. You're going on platform.
At the top of the stairs, tensions rise. And the situation becomes tricky.
Why don't you just show us a ticket on anything? You should do.
See what happened at the gates. It's flagged something up. So now he's refusing to show him a ticket at all. They're just asking to see it.
The young man gives in, admitting he doesn't have the correct ticket.
There you go.
There's been a huge rise in travellers trying to get away with using half-price tickets they're not entitled to.
It seems that the young lad was short of money, about £1.30 for an adult ticket, so he's purchased a child ticket, but he's over the age of 15. A colleague's being really fair with him. He's issued an unpaid fare notice, which is the lowest penalty we can give, and it's just the price of the ticket that he should have bought.
An unpaid fare notice gives permission to travel and pay the fare within 21 days.
Yeah, there's people there.
If unpaid, passengers run the risk of prosecution.
It's been a bit hectic this evening. You do get your people unhappy about being spoken to. No one wants trouble. You hope that everyone is going to be nicer, but not everyone is the same, are they? But then you do get customers that do actually appreciate it as well.
The gate rider was saying it's a big deterrent us being here. Yeah. He actually said SWR 1, fare evaders 0.
As long as fare dodging and antisocial behaviour remains a problem at Weybridge, operations like this will carry on. It's late rush hour at Waterloo.
Hello, boss. Can I see your ticket, please? Just checking rail card.
On duty, revenue protection officers Jack and Harry.
Can you show me your ticket?
We've just stopped an individual with a ticket that's got London to Kingston 1617 Saver card. Gents confirmed that he is 18 years old, so we're going to investigate the ticket, possibly take details and report him for the offence that he's brought the ticket, knowing that he's brought the incorrect one.
Can I see any ID with you?
If I've got any ID?
Yeah. Can I see? And you're 21-year-old, yeah?
Fining.
I don't know.
How much is it? And does it become a criminal offence as well?
Realising the game is up, the customer has come clean about his real age. Not 18, but 21.
And you are aware that you're not entitled for this ticket?
No.
So why you purchase child ticket then?
It's too expensive. Even that is too expensive. What else do you want me to do about it? And this fine is probably going to cost more, right? It's probably going to make things worse now, isn't it? Yeah, I should have just bought a normal ticket.
Yeah.
That's what it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Caught travelling on a child's ticket. The 21-year-old has also confessed he's done it before. Harry must report him to the fraud team for further investigation.
In due course of time, you get letter from the company. This won't be a criminal offence as long as
if you ask what
or talk to them, yeah?
When they ask, I say, I'm in the wrong here, right?
You're free to go now. I feel always sorry, you know, when I have issued MG, you know. The passenger, he was approaching the barrier and then he turned back. I approached the customer and stopped him. And he told me he by mistake came to wrong platform. When I asked his date of birth, he was confused. He also said he purchased this ticket in past as well. There's no excuse, you know, but if you're buying wrong ticket, it's a fraud, you know.
At South Western Railway HQ, 300 reports of suspected fare evading are investigated every month.
Just have a look. So the amount due is £362.
Manager Nathan and his team of investigators take on the 25% who are suspected serial evaders.
Yeah, we do need to know in writing because we are a legal office.
Wow. So why you purchase child ticket then?
It's too expensive.
They include reports like Harry's from Waterloo.
And this fine is probably going to make things worse now, isn't it?
So this customer was stopped at London Waterloo with a London to Kingston ticket. We find that on e-tickets there is a higher level of fraud with discounts applied than any other type of ticket, which is why we do these random checks at Waterloo. This case was sent to our fraud investigation team. Following completion of the fraud investigation, we found over 300 journeys stretching back to 2023 using a 16 to 17 saver discount, which gives a 50% discount to the adult price of the ticket.
And does it become a criminal offence as well? So I should have just bought a normal ticket.
Yeah.
Firstly, they lied about their age, stating that they were 17 and eventually admitted that they were 21 years old. 300 plus journeys resulted in fares owed totalling £1,740.10.
98% of cases are settled out of court. And every year, South Western Railway claws back £3.4 million.
The customer was written to, requesting this amount plus associated costs as an out-of-court settlement. The customer engaged with us. It means that we undertake a civil route to recover the costs associated with fare evasion rather than taking a criminal approach.
A one-off check has led to a good result for the network. It's an early start for the TfL investigators at Harold Woods Station.
So we are after our Romford fare evader from last week. Had a little update over the weekend just to make sure he's still travelling. Nothing's changed.
Last week, the suspected fare evader slipped out unnoticed in the evening rush hour crowds. Today, Rich and Greg are targeting his morning commute instead.
Hopefully at 5:30 in the morning it is not too busy, less busy than Romford was the other night.
With 35 pages of evidence dating back 8 months, their plan is to confront their suspect at Harold Wood, one of his 2 favoured stations.
Gentleman's got an Oyster card. He's only purchasing zones 2 and 3 instead of a zones 2 to 6, which is around £30 more. Did a little tot up from yesterday. Final figure will be £1,651, and that's a total of approximately 245 journeys that he's not paid full price for.
The man is expected any minute.
I've had nothing on the bus yet.
No.
Nothing on trim yet.
Greg is ready to intercept the man on the footbridge.
Nothing at my end.
As soon as Rich gives a signal from the bus stop.
I might have him top deck. Slip back here, stand by.
Rich has their target.
He's got a red jacket or maroon coloured jacket.
In his sight.
Yeah, right, I think that's it.
Colleague's got eyes on him. See what happens when he gets to the gate.
Yeah, mate, he's proper eyeballing me.
Yeah, he's looking at someone. He's gone to the ticket machine. We'll just see how he behaves when he gets to the gate. He likes a red jacket, yeah. He's just coming through the gates now. And he's just walked through.
Greg, come here, man. That's him, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's just coming up now. Ready? Yeah. Oh, mate.
Hello, buddy. Just need to do a ticket check on your Oyster card.
Oh, I wasn't going.
You do?
So what did you use to come in? Nah? Got a case against you. See you coming through with the coat all the time. What Oyster card do you use? Need to see the Oyster card. You do? So where are you travelling to today?
Stratford.
I know you go to Stratford. Yeah. On this Oyster card number, you go Stratford and come back all the time. You got any ID with you, please?
Greg and Rich have their man. He's happy to let them have his name and address, but not his Oyster card.
So where's your Oyster card that you normally use?
I don't have it anymore.
I know where you buy your ticket. I know everything about the Oyster card. I'll show you all the journeys in a moment.
Right. Look, listen, it's not going to go away. The other option is we get the police down and they can come and deal with it. All right? So we know you've got an Oyster card. You might as well show us the Oyster card. At the moment, you're being obstructive, OK? All right, let's take you away.
Coming up.
We need to ask you some questions about this because I suspect that you're committing fare evasion on the TfL network.
Fighting back.
The price is going up. Like last week, I take 4 hours to get home. Get home like 11 o'clock in the night.
A suspected fare dodger.
You have racked up 245 journeys.
Fails to talk his way out of trouble.
That is not going to exclude you from potential legal action, OK? There's still a chance you're going to go to court as well, OK?
Back at Harold Wood Station, Transport for London investigators have got their man, but he's not cooperating.
Look, listen, it's not going to go away. The other option is we get the police down and they can come and deal with it. All right?
Suspected of serial fare evasion stretching back 8 months. The man's denying he uses an Oyster card.
It looks better in your favour anyway because you're being compliant. At the moment, you're being obstructive, OK? All right, so you need to see the Oyster card. Right, good man.
Getting the card number and matching it to the investigation data is the final piece of evidence the team needs.
We need to ask you some questions about this because I suspect that you're committing fare evasion on the TfL network.
All right, we're going to take you into a private room. Let's take you away.
Cheers, thank you.
The man is facing potential prosecution for fares calculated at more than £1,500.
Do you need to call anyone to let them know you're going to be late? No? I suspect you're committing habitual fare evasion on the network by not purchasing the correct zones that you use.
If you see my history, I did pay a few times a full fare. I did not pay all
I'll show you.
Yeah,
I'll go through everything in detail.
I know that, but I'm just saying I try to pay sometimes, but sometimes like, you forget to touch it, you won't go money, it's £9.
We'll talk about that.
Do you want a glass of water or something?
No.
You okay, yeah?
Okay, so you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something you may later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Caution is at 0605 hours. Okay, do you understand this? Yeah? I'm going to show you Exhibit GB03E. I've got sort of 36 pages of all your journey history, okay? You're very consistent. You board the bus, you then do not touch in at Harold Wood or Romford. This is showing me that you have racked up 245 journeys where you haven't paid correctly. All the pinks are where you haven't used correctly. Why did you act in this way?
A bit too short on cash as well, like sometimes, not every day, like, it's fine, but somewhere.
You said too many debts?
Yeah.
So not including today, you've got 245 journeys, and that comes to a grand total of £1,651. So if you wish to, could you tick, name, sign and date at the bottom for me?
By admitting to all the offences, the suspect will face just one prosecution.
Is there anything else you'd wish to say about your actions in the relation to non-payment of TfL fares?
Yeah, the price is going up. Like last week I take 4 hours to get home. Like 2.5 hours from Stratford. Get home at 11 o'clock in the night.
I know you said that you want to work with TfL on this. That it's not going to exclude you from potential legal action, okay? So it's not like if I sign it, then I won't go to court. There's still a chance you're going to go to court as well, okay?
So the interview is now going to be ended at 0627 hours. It took a couple of attempts, but we know the data's there. We know that we're pointed in the right direction, and it's only a matter of time before he was going to get called. This is yours.
Yeah.
It's being monitored. Yeah. Please start paying for your fare correctly. You need to pay for your journey, yeah. So we'll take you back out so you can... I'll take that, yeah?
But ultimately, yeah, good stop. He stuck his hands up to it all.
Everyone has bills to pay. Everyone has the same cost of living effects, regardless of what wage you're on. But you have to keep it empathy.
Like my colleague said, yeah, you need to start using your Oyster card correctly. All right? Because we'll continue to monitor it.
It took a couple of attempts, but we know the data's there. We know that we're pointed in the right direction, and it's only a matter of time before he was going to get caught.
I don't think these guys are kind of bad people. I think everyone's struggling. It's cost of living at the moment. It's just getting higher and higher.
Perfect.
Oh, I definitely need a coffee now. Got him in the end.
So why you purchase child ticket then?
Please let me go. Thank you.
So now you walk off.
James, can you stop him?
So where's your Oyster card?
Next time.
Just keep an eye.
At Clapham Junction, tempers rise.
The reason I stopped you was because you made out.
During a joint operation with police.
Here's my good side.
There's drama on the train.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
With angry passengers.
No. Don't tell our colleagues to shut up.
And it's the end of the line.
I'm the funny guy. If you're going to go, then you're liable to get arrested.
For a frustrated mum.
I'm sure if we leave the details...